of the father and the mother is to represent God to us. When God made Adam and Eve, and said to Adam and Eve, now you will show me to your children so they will know me through you. This was the plan for God for Adam and Eve, for all the parents. I give an example. You see, when you do counseling, example, to people, and I try, first thing, I try to understand their relation with with God. To understand their relation with God, I ask them the relation with the Father. As I believe they had an absent father. And my father wasn't there, he was too busy working, he was always out, he was coming late in the evening, he was leaving early in the morning, he wasn't there. And you ask, so what your relationship with God? Yeah, God is good, He provides, but He's there in heaven, He has no time for me. They had a violent father. Somebody would come in their house and beat the mother, beat them, things like that. God is a judge. We have to be careful with God, because if He loses his temper, will send you some curse, will send you, some problems in your life. Here in Italy, you see, he worked this, Mary worship. Why they worship Mary? You see, in the family, and Italian parents, normally, family works like that. The parent is the one, the father is the one who brings the money home. Put the money there, okay, I've done mine, good, and he goes on the television and he watch football. Or go to the bar, to play with his friends. At home is the mother that raise the children, that, think about them, or their future and everything. So when they go to church to pray, why they should go to God? There's not there anyway. Go to Mary, Mama Mary. She will understand me. Wow. She will, So you see, the spiritual and the natural are working together. So when Ham, took a meat, of his father, this thing with his father, he was cursed because he had no respect for God. That was the problem of Ham. And all these descendants, the Canaanites, come from Ham, and they get cursed because it's the fear of God that they didn't have it. And that was the problem in that. So, other things in the Bible is about Nimrod. And with Nimrod, he started the worship of idols, the idolatry. In Genesis 12, 11, 2, we have the reference to Shinar. It's now known as the ancient Babylon. In the land settled Nimrod, whose name means the rebel. He was the son of Cush, and the son of Ham. So he was under the curse of Ham. And whose descendant was delivered a curse. Nimrod presented himself as a powerful hunter in front of the Eternal. And this gave him fame and charisma on others. Nimrod established the first kingdom on earth, and that is Babel. And so Nimrod and his people deliberately turned their back to the true God, their Creator, and changed the glory of the incorruptible God in one similar to that of a perishable man, of birds, animals, and reptiles. So as Romans 1:23 says. One of the first idols became the sun in the sky. Why? The sun in the sky gives light. God is light. The sun in the sky, heat, and is, this the love, that you feel from God. The sun in the sky gives life, to all nature. The sun in the sky gives the timing, of the earth. So these are all attributes of God. But the man, instead of giving thanks to God and glorify God for all these things that He gave us, started to look at the sun and say, why don't we worship the sun? And they worship the creation instead of the Creator. And even today, this is St. Peter. You go to St. Peter Cathedral, you go where there is, here is the throne, they call it the throne of Peter, the chair of Peter, and then they worship. I will tell you something about it. And on the top there is this sun. And in many churches, you still have the sun, as a symbol of worship. It's the same symbology, the same spirit behind, then it's still working in many religions today. So Nimrod and his people deliberately turned back to the true God, the Creator. Here are many images in Catholic churches, and look at this. This is all pictures from Catholic churches. And then you see the sun, a triangle, and the eye in the middle. Remember the triangle with the eye in the middle. If you got $1 with you, you can look at this. It's all symbolism. The symbolism is very important in spiritual warfare, because the symbolism will tell you which demon you are fighting through, on which level a demon and how, when you go to a new place, you just walk around and you look for the symbols there. Why Satan works through symbolism? It's simple, because he's a spirit. And how can, from the second heaven, so the spiritual dimension, get into the natural dimension? He needs symbols to make a declaration that that territory is his. It's like America went to the moon, and what they did, they put a flag, isn't it? Why? Or an army conquer a hill, when they go on the top, they put in the flag. But the flag means this is our territory, isn't it? We have conquered it. So the symbolism, the satanic symbolism, it means this territory is mine. Why is so fashionable, the tattoos? If in America it's so fashionable, in Italy, they get crazy. Everybody is, covered from head to foot with tattoos. Why these tattoos? Because the tattoos is a symbol, and Satan said, this territory is mine, this person is mine. And in fact, it's very difficult to see a nice tattoo. Usually the tattoos, they always, some kind of demons and some, this cross upside down, and things like that. Because it's the demons taking the person. 4 sins of Israel in the desert. So remember when Israel was out of the Egypt, out of bondage, they ended up in the desert, and it was meant to just go through the desert and get into the promised land. Now, this is a figure of what we're going through. We get saved, so out of Egypt, coming out of Egypt is the moment we are saved, and we start our walking toward the promised land. The promised land is not just heaven. The promised land is our full life in Christ. Jesus said, I came to give life, and it doesn't say, I will give you life in abundance. No, it's present. I give you life in abundance. So Christian life is a life in abundance. Yeah. But we have to conquer it. Many Christians just stay in the desert too long. We need to go out of the desert. We need to get into the promised land and start our conquer city after city. This is the Christian life. But the people of Israel, for lack of faith, didn't get into the desert and into the promised land. And in the desert they sinned. And it's interesting that the Apostle Paul in 1 Corinthians 10 gave us 4 sins, specific sins, that the people of God committed. So what's happened to me? Let's go back to 1991 when I was at Bible school in London. One day I was praying in my room, and God showed me 4 principalities. I just saw these dark figures seated on 4 thrones, the 4 corners, and I could discern there were demons. But I didn't know the name, I didn't know what demons were, what was this vision about. So, I prayed God and I said, what is it? And he gave me, in a second vision that I had, he gave me 4 names of these principalities. And he said, these are the principalities over Italy. And they control, these demons, they control Italy. And so, but I had to find in the Bible, something to back up, my vision. So So I started to search in the Bible, and I found this number 4, like we will see from now on, how this number 4 repeats itself in the Bible many times. And even here we have 4 sins that these people, for specific sins that the people of God committed in the desert. And this is Paul speaks specific about the time when Moses was on the mountain, he was receiving the law, and beneath the mountain, the people of God started to sin, to build, a cow of gold, start worshipping, and the Moabite women, they arrive and they start commit adultery and fornication with these women. And so all kind of sins, happen there, but specifically 4 sins. And these things has to do with the demons that God had shown me. The first demon that I recognized, the first principality that I recognized was the principality of religion. Religion is a spirit. Yeah. And the first sin then Paul mentioned is idolaters, idolatry. And religion brings always to idolatry. They build this cow of gold and they start to worship it. The second one was lust. And Paul speaks about sexual immorality in the maid. And the spirit of lust brings people to immorality, to sexual immorality. The second one was pride. And he said that they tempt Christ, as they also tempted and were destroyed by the serpent. So pride has to do with temptation. We will see more. And the fourth one is occultism. Why complain has to do with occultism. Another word, another translation is murmur. They murmur behind the back. Occultism has to do with things that is hidden. Occultic means hidden. So, when people like in the church speak behind the back of the pastor, when, you start hiding things because you don't want others to know, to hear, this has to do with occultism. So anyway, we will see the more specific, these 4 principalities and how they're working. So, I was telling you about, Satan having his own army and his own hierarchies, to work out his will down on this earth. So, from the second heaven, Satan has put this principality in specific territories, to command. They are like commander-in-chief. They are big demons, then they, control an area. And I saw, the false religion, occultism, lust, and pride, to be this second level, just straight after Satan. And Satan has 4 natures. One is manipulation, and this is, he's a manipulator. He manipulated Eve to make her, having the fruit, and Eve manipulated Adam to get the sin, and it's still the same story over and over and over again. Women, they manipulate men. Anyway, occultism is a destructive way of the destructive way, of Satan. He used occultism. Occultism is destructive. If you see what the Satanists they do, exactly, they always kill people. They destroy things. Last is perversion. Satan pervert. Everything God has made nice and good, Satan perverted. He cannot create anything new, he cannot make anything new, but he can pervert what God has made nice. And this is what he does. And pride is his controlling nature. The Satan has, give power to the pride of man. The problem is Satan, the sin of Satan was pride. I will put my throne above the throne of God. It's in Ezekiel, Satan speak like that. And then when he went to him, he said, if you have this fruit, you will be like God. You will know good and bad. And this, was on the pride of him. He said, wow, I can be like God. I can be the God of my life, myself. So this is, and I control, not only myself, but I control others. This is what pride does, the spirit of control. So let's see about these 4 natures of Satan. The devil does not only give orders to his subordinates, but he also gives them his nature, which are reflected in their names and in their future. Thus we see that Satan reproduces his nature in the 4 principalities under him. So his destructive nature to occultism, his desire to control, to pride, his perverse nature to lust, and the manipulation of the mind to false religion. So let's see his destructive nature. In Revelation 9:11, we find 2 names. The Jewish Abaddon and the Greek Apollyon. They are given to the angel of the abyss. This name refers to the destroyer and the destructive nature of Satan and his demons. So Abaddon and Apollyon means the destroyer. In both in Greek and in Jewish. This name also belongs to all the demons subordinate to the occult principalities, and in the end, he reproduced in men and women who allow themselves to be enthralled by this type of spirit. Second one, his desire to control. Satan wants to control, and this has to do with power. The second name of Satan is the desire to control. In John 12:13, he's called the prince of the demons, the prince of his word. In Luke 11:15, the prince of demons, the prince of the power of the air in Ephesians 2:2. This nature of his is transmitted to the principality of pride. He's a prince. He elevates himself as a prince. Like we were saying before, he's not a king. He will never be a king. But he elevates himself to this position. And this spirit, try to convince people, through pride, to be, the king's hero on this world. Let's see the third. His perverse nature. In the Bible is called Beelzebub, or Belial. And in the nicknames like dragon, the evil, the killer. And this perverse nature is evident in the principality of adultery. Beelzebub was the name of a Philistine god, and it means Lord of the Flies. While Belial in Greek means someone or something that has no worth. Is dirty and evil. These terms are also used to refer to the sons of Eli. Remember the sons of Eli? Eli was the high priest, at that time, at the time of Saul, the king Saul. And these 2 sons, they were pervert. They were going to the door of the temple, of the tabernacle, of the temple, and they having sex with the ladies that were coming there to sing. Also, they were going for the sacrifice, and they were taking the sacrifice before they were, ready to eat from them. So they were doing all kind of perversions in the temple of God, in the tabernacle. Then they died, and his father also, because he never tell them off. So Father, tell your children off. I gotta find a way out. I lift up my hands and I cry, Lord, if you can hear me.